station will be exit only between the hours of 10 o'clock and 8 o'clock this evening. There will be no entry. This is to prevent congestion. Please speak to staff if you have any questions.
So guys, I got off at Green Park and I was trying to find like the queue, but I was queuing. I thought I got to a point where it was like Flowers and then Buckingham Palace, and I thought, well, I wanted to get back because basically
to go and visit the Queen.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to go. I just want to find like where the queue is, and I know I'm not going to get in here. But I thought if I started at where she was lying in state, and I could work backwards down the queue.
So you want to head towards Westminster Abbey?
Yeah.
Just head straight down and see the queue forming. That'll be where they're coming out as well.
But I want to go back because it goes off to Suffolk, doesn't it?
If I'm honest, I have no idea where the queues are at the moment.
Right, but this isn't the queue here.
No, that's
right.
not the queue.
Hey, sorry to bother you. I got off the Green. Sorry, freak you out there. I got off the Green Park and I was trying to find like the queue, but I was in a queue for Buckingham Palace, and then I was in a queue for the Flower Lane. So I've worked my way down here. My plan is I just want to find the end of the queue where she's lying in state, and then I could maybe go backwards. I don't want to get into the queue. I just wanted to find the queue.
The absolute best people are the marshals. They should know up-to-date information.
Okay, and
it was a Tate Modern.
It was a Tate Modern. Okay, cool. When you were queuing to go in, was it up here?
What?
When you were queuing to go in, was the queue from up here?
No, it's from Bermondsey.
Right. Okay, so you didn't end up coming that way. Right. Okay. Trying to find the queue. So yeah, basically I got off at Green Park and I got into a queue, and that was just a big queue to get to Buckingham Palace.
Alright.
And then I sort of went around again thinking it's the other way, and then that was for the Flowers.
Yeah.
And now it's been like 3 hours I've got here. I'm just trying to find where she's lying in state for the end of the queue. Here?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And then I thought I could maybe work my way back along the queue.
Well, because what they're doing, she's in there now,
Yeah.
and then they're going to take her up to the Abbey, and then they're coming back. We've been told by this
Quite long to go now. Only
they're coming down
24
here
hours.
with 4,000 troops.
Okay,
It'll be raining.
amazing.
So it's going to be
But I just want to find where the queue is, because there's so many queues, it's hard to see.
Oh, not you again.
I know. Can you let me
Do you know where the
can never
actual?
walk
Do you know
past
where
the
the queue is? Like the actual queues? Because I don't want to get in. I know it's good for the lying in state where it terminates obviously at Westminster Abbey.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering which queue is the queue leading off. Obviously, someone said it's going via the
The
Tate.
best bet is to go onto the government website, and there's a live map
Right.
where everything is on there.
Okay, but I just thought while I was here to look, because obviously if I could see it,
Cross over the road there.
yeah.
You have to go round and all the way back round behind. Westminster Abbey, and
okay.
back in.
Right, I
Okay,
got
to
you.
join the queue, because here's the egress, the other side is the entrance.
Okay, got you.
So this side is the egress.
Okay.
Well done. Very impressed. Very, very impressive.
So this is where they're coming out from the lying in state, right?
Yeah, so these guys are king.
It's the end of the queue.
So this is the end of the queue, right? Sorry, I've been trying to find where the queue is. Someone said this is the
Which
egress
queue
of the
you
queue.
after, though?
Well, the queue for the lying in state. I wanted to try and find where people were queuing to go in. This is obviously where people are coming out.
Top of the bridge, right, down the next bridge and back.
Someone said over
Roadway
the...
system, you're not allowed down here. Exit only. Suffolk Park. That's where
Right, so over the bridge and then left?
couldn't tell you yet, I'm from Newcastle.
Okay, cheers.
Head along Lambeth Palace Road.
Yeah.
Look to your right. You'll actually see that queue.
it's
You'll be
quite-
on the other side of the wall, but there isn't a way you can actually get in there.
Okay.
So if you wanted to follow the queue that way,
That's
you
a
can
good
do.
thought. I might actually. There's a bit where it's walking along that wall with all the murals for COVID. I thought
Yeah,
that was
but
quite.
you'll
so
be
I-
on the other side of that. I think.
Yeah, but I can maybe go from the bridge and look over.
Yeah, you might even be able to go to on the bridge and go up Lambeth Palace Bridge,
Right.
but on the other side of the
Okay,
road.
got you.
Okay.
Cheers, thank you. Right, this is the queue.
This is the actual queue,
This is
yeah.
the queue.
Yeah,
Cool, okay.
absolutely right. So these people have probably been waiting about 6-7 hours, and
Right.
they've still got about 3 or 4 hours to go.
Because I don't live in London anymore, and I came and I
Okay.
spent a few hours at Green Park, but
Right.
that was the queue for Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
believe it or not,
queue,
like
yeah.
then I found what they said was the egress of the queue.
Right.
So that was the exit, which I didn't
Yeah,
know. So I
yeah.
stood at the exit, and then so this is the first point I picked up where the queue is.
Right.
But it goes another 4 hours, 5 hours that way.
7
hours.
miles. Sorry,
Well,
7
that's
miles
good.
over there.
That's not too bad because last I heard it was like they said it was like 24 hours.
Yeah, it was 24 hours. Then it obviously got reduced quite a lot. So now it's probably about 15 hours, I think. So
Okay.
yeah, quite a lot less than what we were expecting before. It may be it does vary quite a lot. So I've heard as little as 13 hours as well.
Okay.
Earlier on today.
I heard on the news. I mean, they said it was 11. when I
11.
left the house this
Okay.
morning. Yeah,
Right.
but it might have
Well, that's
changed.
really
It might
good. Yeah.
have changed.
Well, here it seems to be moving really quick. We've got a really efficient thing going here.
Well, also the roads closed, which
Yeah,
helps.
yeah, exactly. The police are helping out brilliantly as
Cool.
well.
I
so-
might get a shot of like here's this kind of because normally you don't get to stand in the road.
Yeah.
Cool. Cheers.
Hello there.
But then that was like.
How long have you been in the queue for?
I do.
How long have you been in the queue for?
6 o'clock I started.
6 a.m. That's not too bad. You're nearly there. So
Yeah, it goes all the way down here now along the south bank, all the way to what's the park called?
Southwark.
Yeah.
Southwark. Yeah, someone else said that.
Yeah, Southwark Park. That's where it starts.
Cool. Okay. Cheers.
It's a long way away.
Well, that's all right, and you know it's quite scenic, you know, because the way it curves around and
Yeah.
getting the eye. I mean, I don't live in London, so it's a bit, you know.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right.
You see a lot of sights walking around there, don't
Yeah,
you?
exactly.
It's-
Yeah. Excuse me, is this the queue?
It is the queue, yeah. It's not the end of the queue, but it is
It's
the queue.
Cool,
Yeah.
thank you.
I'm going to catch you up.
Excuse me, do you know if that's the queue? It is the queue. Cheers.
Thank you.
I'm running out of battery.
What do you want us to say?
Well, I just
That's good.
well, it was just about the queue. The queue.
Okay, wow.
So I don't know
we're
what I
not
wanted
in
to
the
say.
queue.
You're
We're
not in the
very
queue.
impressed with all these
We were
people
impressed with the
are.
queue, but like we were saying, it's such a big commitment.
Because the weird thing is, I was queuing in the queue for Buckingham Palace, and I must have queued for about 20 minutes, and I was like, I'm done.
It's impressive.
Yeah. So I'm working my way back down the queue. That's the plan. I thought maybe it'd be cool. Maybe they close the queue when I get there. It's like the last people.
I know. I was
queue.
wondering. Can you imagine being the last person in the queue?
Because I ended up at the start where I was seeing everyone's faces kind of walking out from seeing, you know, the Queen lying in state, and that was pretty intense.
Yeah, then we're going to
I've come all the way from Westminster.
Listen,
I've walked the other way, so I've come from where the queue ends. So
you know
I've-
what? I went to church this morning. I got to Highbury Elizabeth Station with my bag full of snacks and whatever, and this creep told me that the queue. I said, not. I clearly said not the accessibility queue. He told me it was closed.
It is
So
closed.
Yeah, the accessibility one is, but not this one.
No.
So he said it's closed. So I went home, put my night shirt on, started watching Sky News again. I thought, so bugger this, I'm going to go and give it a go because I heard it was still open.
Yeah.
This is it, the start of the queue.
It doesn't seem very busy for the. I've seen so many people walking the queue today. I would have thought the start of the queue would be busier, but there doesn't seem to be many people
Yeah,
here.
maybe most people have been and done it, gone home for tea.
Well, this is funny, Janet, because there's hardly anyone here.
Well, that's a good thing.
What is going on? You're going to whiz straight through.
Bloody hope so.
I mean, could I join the queue and then leave the queue?
You can always depart
I
whenever
can
you
ditch
like.
out. I might come
There's no messing about.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to join the queue with you,
Yeah,
Janet. And
why
I think,
not?
I'll see how far we get.
Give it a go. It's weird, isn't it? I wouldn't do this for any other person. Westminster Hall. People say, "Oh, did you? Yeah, get me some photos." I said, "You're not allowed to take photos."
So you were photographing the telly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's tag ends.
Well, I just want to get the sign.
Okay.
Hold on.
See it?
It's not turning on for some reason. Has my battery run out?
You haven't left the battery go dead, have you?
Yeah. But now I can't film anymore because my batteries have all run out. But the thing is I've already filmed the start of the queue.
Well, that's good though.
Because I can't, but now I'm in the queue, I can't film it. That's funny, isn't it? But anyway, look, here's the deal. So look, I can't film anymore. I was trying to make my documentary film and now we've got to the start of the queue. I mean, I'm actually in the queue with you right now and I can't film any of it. So it's okay, but we can talk, and I guess maybe I could put footage of the queue that I filmed earlier over this bit. So I don't know, Janet, how do you feel about it? You're about to start.
I'm up for that.
You're going to start the queue. So what are we seeing now? So we're bizarrely coming out of the park now, the park that we just came into, and I guess that's it. We're in the queue.
Is this where it begins?
I guess this is it.